After more than 30 years in Europe, Steve Carpenter now calls Rochester home. His career has taken him across the globe. His patrons have included European royalty, and his work has been shown on nearly every continent. Carpenter is well known in Rochester, and his Village Gate mural recently earned him even more attention. Let's sit down with him and learn more.
Well, I've been watching Steve for 10 years now. I've known him, and I remember, Steve explaining to me how he does a piece of artwork, and he just doesn't get in there and splashes colors. He thinks about it, and sometimes he thinks about it for days, and he looks at art from different positions on the ground, around, gets up on a ladder, looks at it before he actually starts his painting. And I look at it, and every time I look at it, I see something new.
I have been here now 15 years. My goal is to be of service in some way. And the first week I was in town, I met one of the fellows I met at the art store, and he said, they're hiring at the Memorial Art Gallery. And I presented my dossier there, and I was able to teach. And I had some success, and it hasn't stopped, and it's been wonderful. So I am fulfilled here. One day I said I'd like to do my own school so I can do my thing, and invest in it and to really do a high-end operation, really do it well, really, really, really well.
At the Village Gate, we try to put in a piece of artwork every year, and we're about due for a piece of artwork, and I put it out to about 3 or 4 different artists, and Steve was the one I wanted to go with for this particular artwork and the place where it was going.
What do we have here? We have the 4 seasons. It was such a long horizontal, we had to break it up in different compartments, and we thought that would be a good idea to go with that thing. And actually, the painting itself wasn't that difficult. I've worked this area here, I've worked all my darks. What I'm going to do, I'm going to diminish some of the lines in here, but this is an important part of the painting, this particular area, because this is a humanoid form that is transforming itself through space, and it's becoming more of a tree form or an organic form. And in my philosophy of my painting is nothing is, everything is becoming. We're always becoming. We're always regenerating our cells and our whole body, and we're all part of the universe. So the humanoid form is coming in and out of existence and infusing into nature. And it's a simple process, but it's evident. And we have, this is a solid form, and this is transparent form, but it's a humanoid form. It's always in and out. Nothing is, everything is becoming. That's the theme of my work for 40 years. Here we have the human form in nature, and it's running parallel with all of the forest, and this is just the correlation of the human form and the organic. And the throw, all of the throw here give a nice feel of it creates energy and movement in space. My need to use the human form is that we identify with that. We are the humans who we are, and if the portion of it is in the painting in an abstract form, your subconscious enters into it.
I think the colors, I think when you put some light on it, his colors just seem to draw you in. And as you look at the 4 seasons, each season draws you in and sort of puts you inside the painting.
The humanoid form is intrinsic to who we are, and we identify, and then if you abstract color into form and beauty, it's just a good mix. It's a mix. The tree form, the organic, we are organic, and we're all part of that universe. So the form will materialize, the human form, and then it'll go into nature, and then it'll come out. It's always in transformation. In a sense, that is what we do. So.
And just the people walking by, they stopped and they were telling me they were getting shivers looking at it. Rochester has a very large art community, and any place they can show it, it's going to draw people.
Pretty impressive stuff. For more information, visit stevecarpenterart.com.